Hey Ren, hey Terence.
Hey,
Hey,
brother.
Keith, how are you?
I am doing good. How are you? Long time.
Yeah, it's been a while, brother. Are you keeping well?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Not too bad at all, right?
Yeah, we're doing
Eh,
good. Had rehearsal last night, another rehearsal tonight, so it's all good.
So been keeping very busy, I believe.
Yeah. We've
Yeah.
got a few gigs coming up and some interesting times ahead. We've got the tour in September. It's
Mhm.
an exciting time.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So is Michael joining or just you two listen?
No, Michael was going to join us up to a few minutes ago, and then he got a toothache, so he's out.
All right. All righty. So, Ren and Terence, Tales of Rune, your new album was out on July 1st. So, would you like to tell me a bit about the making of this album, the songwriting and production behind this new album?
We will do.
Yeah,
Here's a little copy
yeah.
here. Yeah, so the new album, so Tales of Ruin, is the third of a trilogy.
Yeah.
I don't have a copy of Sagas, but here's the first one, Valhalla Waits, and then there was Sagas, and then so today is actually a really nice closure day as well for us because today we released Bloodlines Echoes of the Norse Gale, which is a bonus track from the album. So it's like today is like the final day of it's all a closing day kind of thing for that whole journey of these records, you know. So it's a nice day for us to be chatting about, you know, the
Yeah.
albums and that. So this was the penumbral. What's the word I'm looking for? Penumbral.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. It's the penumbral album.
We'll go with that.
If I finish my coffee, maybe we'll make some sense out of me. Like, uh,
It is just coffee. It's too early for anything else yet.
yeah, it's too early and it's too warm to drink anything else. So this is an exciting day for us. Like, I'm absolutely buzzing with the release of the album. Like the
Yeah.
boys are as well. Like, it's the first album to be released with United Music Mafia as well. So that's a big deal for us. We uh you know, it's everything's really come together during the process of this album from start to finish. It's just been an epic year or less than a year kind of process. Like between, you know, we got these CDs together for the tour, you know, because we're going. I don't know if you've heard, Keith, but we're going to play with Vader and
Yeah,
Hate in
yeah.
Scandinavia. And so we cannot wait to bring our box of CDs over with us on tour and try and sell a few to our friends over in Scandinavia. So yeah, it's just been a whirlwind. As you can tell, I'm a little bit excited today now.
That's awesome. Awesome.
That's calm down. It's an interest. It's interesting. Michael and myself joined up with Ren just about 14 or 15 months ago, and Ren had just released Valhalla Waits. And after we got together, he was busy writing the sagas. And so if you take Valhalla Waits and sagas, and me and Michael came on board and put some stuff together for Tales of Ruin. Ren wrote most of it though. Um, like the last 15 months, it's been 3 albums, uh, a music label signed, management signed, a tour in Scandinavia in about 5 weeks' time. So in 15 months, we've done a lot. We've done a lot of work, and it's
Yeah.
been very, very positive, and it's been delightful. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just been
Amazing.
a great journey. You know, we're getting to chat to people, amazing people like yourself, buddy. You know, like so
Yeah,
it's been great. The process of the album was this is the other thing as well. The process of the last three albums was relatively the same, um, but then the addition with the boys came on. But this next, the next step is going to be even bigger. We're going much bigger, and much bigger production, hopefully, in the whole lot. So this is it's like a really like a closing of a chapter, you know, for us at this point. Like, but we're gonna open a whole other chapter, and it's gonna get bigger and better, and you know, so it's exciting.
So we've done Lord of the Rings Part 1. We're now going to do the Two Towers.
Yeah.
That's
Amazing.
kind of it. Yeah.
Amazing.
That's okay.
Yeah. And 11 mind-blowing songs in the Tales of the Runes. Great songs, each and every song perfectly done, bringing the Viking power and the Viking feel to the people, to the fans around the world. So, how do you feel about the outcome of this album?
Yeah, well, I mean, the target, let's say, with our Viking acts, we pretty much hit it nail right in the head. You know, we're happy with the production or the end result. You know, the product in the end. The people that we've touched, the people that we've got to meet and work with, and it's just been it's absolutely epic. Like even just looking at the back of the box here, we've got like Cassidy's guitar, skull strings, iBots and drums. Probably said that wrong, did I? Fish sticks, drumsticks.
Yeah.
I did, yeah. Sorry, how'd you say it?
I think it's Ibbotson.
Ibbotson.
Ibbotson. I don't know.
Yeah.
I should know.
Yeah, I'm the guitar player, so you can it's all right. I can't fish stick, drumsticks, and Iron Age guitar accessories. So we've just had a lot of cool input and support with this album, and then the label, of course, and our good friends that are good friends of yours too, Taj and Kimo from Split Screen Management. It's just been a really, really cool team effort, I think, on this one. As far as the PR stuff and the working with promoters and bookers and stuff. Basically, it's off the back of this album that we got to go on this tour, which we're all that's all we're doing now is like we're just preparing for this tour. It's so exciting, like we're absolutely buzzing. Even though it's sweltering hot here, I think it's the hottest day of the year we've had here in a long time, and we are sweating buckets. Us Irish lads are not used to the heat, so we're sweating. That's why I can't concentrate on what I'm saying. Between that and the excitement of the release today, 11 songs. Every other album has had 10 songs, but this one we thought we'd throw on an extra track. We were going to make them 2 or 3 bonus tracks, but we decided to put one extra track on the album and then release Bloodlines as like a separate thing. Because United Music Mafia today have released a mass release of singles from all the artists on the label. Bar a few of them, I don't think they could make the schedule, but majority of them, yeah. And so we released that, and Bengal, the Fair Foreigners, the last track on the album, is a really special song because I have this thing where the last song on the album usually kind of indicates what's going to happen on the next record. And this being the end of a trilogy, I just thought this time I'll try and make it special. So there's Irish, Gaelic lyrics and stuff on this track. So it's kind of showing where we're going with the Irish influence of the Viking, the Norse Gael, which is the single today. It's just representing our mix of cultures, because here we have so many influences from our ancestors and historical Vikings obviously came, but then they joined forces with the Gaelic people and the Gauls and became the Norse Gaels, and that's where our heritage, mine and the boys, actually, we done the whole genealogy thing and traced back. And it's funny because a lot of my ancestors are from the same place, even though me and Terence and Cass are not from the same places at all, but it kind of intertwines somehow really nicely. So I think that was a great choice for direction for us to go in with the last track, because I think it's opened up so much for us for the next record that we've already started writing. I think I told you before, Keith.
Yeah.
When we started writing, it's going to be bigger and better, and I cannot wait. Like, so.
Amazing.
I can't get this guy to stop writing. He just keeps writing. He won't take a day off.
They have to take all my pens and paper away from me.
Amazing, amazing.
Just to add to that, Keith, I knew this album was going to be the best album because Ren started sending little snippets and riffs just after Sagas came out, just after Christmas, and he sent riffs for Kinsmen Die, The Four Norns, Dod Song, Death Song's just a classic riffer. And every song that he sent me, I just, Ren, this is the best song you've ever done. And then a week later, I get another of Ren, this is going to be the best song you've ever done. And the whole album is like a collection of best of Ren riffs. It's bloody amazing. It really is.
It's Ren riff-tastic.
It is. But it's a very special album. So we just need to go a little bit bigger next time.
Yeah, I think so. I think with the label, and everybody has these ideas of what we're going to do next. We've introduced quite a few interesting things, Keith, as well. I don't know if you got to see today. We posted a picture of us with some, what would you call it, like Viking makeup and stuff on.
Yeah.
You know, and we have outfits and stuff. So it's gradually getting out of control. It's getting larger than life, you know. So we don't know where this is going to end up. Like, you never know. Like, but we've already got the furs for stage and everything. Like, so it's gonna get crazy in the next year, I'd say.
And do you guys have any special outfits for the tour with Vader and Hate?
Yeah, well, we're still working on it. I'll let you tell yours first.
Yeah, well, I have to kind of go simple because I'm working quite hard behind the drum kit. I've got to stay cool. So I'm going to stick with like a t-shirt top, but I'm going to have a Viking kilt, and I've got a little pair of Viking shoes, and I've got little Odins and Fenrirs to put on my belt. But yeah, I've got to go to the kilt and t-shirt.
Yeah, myself and Cass are going all out furs, which is
these guys are going to be so.
I don't know if I have them in the room here. Yeah. Throw Keith the furs there. Now they're not real furs because we love animals and whatnot. But so we'll have all this gear on, Keith. This is an exclusive. Nobody knows about this stuff yet. Yeah, man. So we're going all out, Keith. We're going all out. We're gonna be really warm in a minute wearing this, but yeah, I've got a kilt. Cass is all the full tunic, and it's getting ridiculous. Like Cass even has like an axe for his belt and everything, you know.
But it's gonna look great. You know, I actually like the makeup. I'm doing some dark makeup under the eyes. I like it.
Yeah, I'll send you some pictures later, Keith. It's like I've blue war paint, you know.
Yeah.
But I sweat so much as well because I'm jumping around the stage. So we're trying to work out a way to keep the makeup on me. I don't know how Kiss did it. I really don't. Like, fair play to them. I'll leave this on, sure.
Amazing. And do you guys have planned to get back into the studio later this year after touring?
Yes. Well, we've been funny. We kind of had this idea of going to kind of October time anyway, and it just so happens to be that we got this tour, and by the time we come back, we'll be able to jump in on that sort of time frame. So I don't know, like leading up to Christmas, I think we're gonna maybe go whole hog at it and try and record as much as we can, but it'll probably be a longer process than what we're used to. I mean, churning out 3 albums in 15 months is probably not going to do that the coming year, but we'll still throw out singles and keep everybody interested. But yeah, I just think I don't want to give anything away on you make me want to give out exclusives, Heath, man. I trust you too much, brother. No, but it's gonna be good. They're gonna be what you'd expect, but just a little bit harder, maybe a bit faster. Yeah, more vocals from the boys, hopefully as well. Like, because the 2 boys sang on Braggy, the God of Music, and they just done a great job. Like Terrence done the chorus, and I love it. It's one of my favorite choruses on the album, you know. And Cass he sang kind of nice on this, but he's in the rehearsals. He's got this huge, big monster voice coming out. Like, so eventually, like I think I said this to you last time, I'd like us to turn into like like Metallica-esque, not Metallica, Mastodon-esque, where everybody has a distinct voice, where we all sing our parts and stuff. So, you know, we might work towards that. Speaking of which, Cass has just messaged me here. It's just boring business stuff. I thought there'd be something interesting to add to the interview here.
Amazing, amazing. And did you guys do something special on the 1st of July, on the day of the release?
The first, what did we do? Yeah, we did have a celebration.
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Yeah, we Cass has a really cool spot in his house where you can hang out. I won't say any details because he's a secretive man. The secret location. You can come anytime now, brother. You fly over.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we did. We had a bit of a celebration, you know. Yeah, because it was special. It was the first, you know, album that we were fully in full swing of things together as a band, and yeah, it's been a really special time. Every single and every post about it, we've just had amazing support. I get to this stage in interviews where I'm like, I just have to like pour my heart out and thank everybody so much. Like I'm after winning an award, like, because that's what I feel. You know, it feels like I'm winning awards every bloody day because it's just such a cool environment. The people around me, the support I get, you know, from people like yourself, Keith. You know, it's just amazing. Like, we couldn't ask for more for a bunch of lads up in the hills of Donegal singing about Norse mythology stuff. You know, we couldn't ask for more. You know, but so the celebration's ongoing, Keith.
Wonderful, wonderful. And moving on from the trilogy, so what would be the next plan? So, what is the next big step you guys are taking?
Yeah, well,
he's already got a title for the album.
Getting a bit hot.
And he's mentioned this in interviews before. He comes up with a title or an image for the album, and the album kind of develops around that. And the songs kind of are the same. So he's got an idea, but we have about 20 or 25 songs. Some of them are Ren, some of them are Cass's, and I've got a few as well. And we're just going to go through them, pick out the ones that we think will fit into the next big sound. You know, like Ren said, we'll try and mix up the vocals a bit, because what Mastodon do is really interesting. You know, they have this huge sound, but when what do you call it? Bran starts singing, it changes the feeling of the song because his voice is so beautiful. He's got a beautiful voice, and it would be nice to introduce those kind of layers to the music as well.
Terran's gonna be the new Bran of the Viking metal world. Wait you see, lad.
I can't sing as well.
He's too modest, but no, I will. It'll happen.
I definitely can't drum as well as him
Amazing, amazing. And do you have any plans to take the Vikings across the border to Asia, to the US? So what would be the plans to take it forward?
I tell you, we'd love that. We were chatting to quite a established band. I won't drop any names, but they were chatting about maybe getting us over Asia direction. We'd absolutely love that. We have plans next after the tour. We might do one or two quick stops in Europe, but then we're thinking about America next anyway. With the label being over there, we have to get over and see all of our American buddies. But we're definitely thinking of Asia, and I'd love to go to your neck of the woods, man, just to hang out with you.
It'd be awesome.
Listen to some metal together, brother.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully soon.
Amazing. And how excited are you guys to be on stage along with Vader and Paige?
Lads.
I mean, that's it. I still sort of don't believe it. You know, it hasn't really sunk in with me, and it won't really sink in until I land over there in Scandinavian soil. It's just ridiculous. You know, if 15 months ago I was playing in another band, local band, and now I'm going to, in 5 weeks time, I'm going to Scandinavia to play with those guys, and those guys are legends. You know, it's just ridiculous. It's like a dream come true, really.
I mean, yeah, like that's it. Like you know when something's that exciting, you kind of don't want to believe it's true in case it doesn't happen. So you kind of put it to the back of your mind and kind of like, but we've been so involved in trying to make this happen. We've had to organize so many different things, and it's been like a constant process of getting things together for the tour. And we're actually getting to the verge now where we've almost got everything in place. So my excitement is starting to bubble over because I was holding it back, but now it's like, oh, okay, so everything's kind of together. So now I can relax a little bit and just enjoy the lead up to it. We have a few gigs here in Ireland. We have next week. Actually, we're doing a radio show on Highland Radio on Monday. That should be cool because we're playing acoustic guitars and I'll still be screaming my head off, like, but it'll be acoustic. And then we've got on the 19th we're playing the Bennigans in Derry. So if anybody's around, please come around up and see us in Bennigans, Derry. Then the following week we're back here in Ballybuffet on the 27th. That's a really cool theatre kind of venue, so that's beautiful. And then we're back in our hometown, just down the road here in the cottage on the 30th. So we've a couple of shows, couple of live performances to do before we hit the road, and it's just been great because the thing is that the promotion company that our management have been working with, Creative Music, are just really, really cool, down to earth guys. They're working on like another level, but they're just, sound. They're humble. They're easy to work with. And the same with the bands on the tour as well. We're starting to build a rapport already with the guys online and stuff, and like like been sharing our stuff. Vader's been sharing and tagging us, and Die Disease and Noctumbural. How do you say them?
Noctumbulant.
Noctumbulant. Very cool guys from Florida, which is where our label is from. So we cannot wait to get on the tour bus with these boys because we're sharing the tour bus with them. It's gonna be absolutely insane. Like we're gonna have to be pinching each other the whole time. Going, yeah, man. Yeah, you're on a tour bus with Vader, man. We'll probably, well, listen, man. We're proper normal guys, and we'll be just like, nah, we're not. And you'll be like, yeah, you are. Like, you're on the bus. No, it's not. I'm dreaming. Yeah, so it's crazy. It's all crazy.
Amazing, amazing. And from Ireland to the world, you have grown into a much successful brand every day by day, bringing amazing music to the world, to the fans around the world. So, how do you feel about the success over the years?
Ah, that's nice. Yeah. Oh, this is the other amazing thing. Keith. The fact that we have somehow managed to tap in to the rest of the world. It's not just. I mean, I've been playing in Ireland for 20 years, and I was very much involved in the Irish scene. And I dabbled a little bit outside of it. Um, but when we started doing the Viking stuff, it just opened us up, and on a daily basis, we're talking to people from every corner of the globe, and it's amazing. Like really, like involved with people that are in, the UK, America, Ireland, all across Ireland. Like obviously talking to you in India, like, and we're talking to our buddies in Australia all the time, and Italy, and Finland. It's just outrageous. Like we could list the countries. It's just every day we can't actually believe that people on the other side of the world want to talk to us about what we're doing. It's such an honor. Like it's it's something that I never thought was possible. Being from, Ireland's a relatively small country. I know we've a bit of an impact on the globe. But not. We're just. It's very, especially in the metal scene over here. It's quite small. It's quite small, and not many bands get to branch out. And there is a really cool scene here. There's a lot of really talented guys, who I'm starting to see doing really well. Like Words That Burn, played a huge show here in Dublin with As I Lay Dying. Dead Label got to play Whacking. Like there's so many cool things happening for Irish bands that have been working. Like myself and them two bands in particular have been working for 20 years in Ireland. But I don't know. The tides have changed a bit, and I know that we're getting the branch out, and it's beautiful to see, and I'm happy you know, my peers. I'm delighted for myself. It's just so cool. But the only thing I will say is it's just the team around us. It's not even us. Like we're 24/7 out of keep. Like yourself, you know, grafters. But it's having a team of people around you that all have the same vision. It's a beautiful thing, and we're very thankful.
Amazing, amazing. And did you guys do some special merchandise for the fans?
Yeah, we
yeah.
did. I don't know if you can see behind us, Keith. There's probably a bit too much sun,
Yeah.
but we have these really cool flags up here now. Norse Gale Warriors, Ren Marabou, and the Berserker flags. So we'll have the flags, we have the CDs, and this is signed ones or non-signed ones. If you like my handwriting, if you don't like my handwriting, um, what else have we got?
We've got we've got t-shirts coming as well, and
Yeah.
sort of little goodie bags.
Yeah, and we've all these like little bags with like Milners and stuff in them and stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah, we have gallons of merchandise. There's only a few of these ones left, but we've a few. If anybody wants to hit me up, there like a pen thingy with the 3 albums on it. So yeah, we've actually had a really fun time pulling together merchandise and our costumes. We're like 5-year-olds at the minute, like going around like
And we're like, you know, we're designing all this stuff ourselves. Like
yeah.
Ren that came up with the image on the cover, which is amazing. And I put it together to send to the company in Belfast to make the CD. But we've come up with the designs for the flags and the t-shirts ourselves. So we're doing it all ourselves. So
Yeah,
there's a lot going on.
It's because like, you know, when it comes to creative vision, like we're very much like Terence is a bona fide graphic designer, and I've always done art, and you know, having that overall vision that we can put our hands on it, and it's not being taken out of our hands, or we're not relying on other people. I think it just speeds up a lot of things as well, like that we can just jump ahead and do these things. And plus, we like getting involved. We like doing the work, you know.
It only takes him about 5 minutes to put an album cover together on his phone.
Oh, technology now has gone crazy good. Like,
we'll be sitting around chatting after rehearsal. You go, "Oh, I've got this idea." 5 minutes later, album cover.
Keith, I'll take a picture of you on my screen here. We'll make an album cover with you on it. Yeah, I'm not even joking, buddy. It's gonna be beautiful. With that luxurious hair you have, man. Yeah,
amazing.
It's crazy how cool everything's gotten with technology. You know, everything's at our fingertips. Like, amazing. I love it. I mean, for a longest time, like my first ever recording was on a cassette tape. You know, like it was on a little karaoke machine at home. And if you wanted to make a CD cover, you had to draw it yourself and cut it out and slip it in. It's unreal what you can do now. Like,
Awesome. And how do you guys look into the future of the band?
Oh, well,
I don't know. I think the tour in Scandinavia, I'm hoping that it's going to open us up to other contacts, and other bands will see us and other promoters will see us, and that they'll see that the music can translate across to the Atlantic or over to Asia, Australia, because there is something universal about the music. You know, it's great music, but and there's no like secret message in there, but it's just, but the heathen pagan Norse thing does translate across the world because it is mythology, and every area has its own mythology, and some of them have crossover. So there's a really nice way that the music is transcending borders there. But I'm hoping that the tour and the music will and the next album in combination with that will sort of take us to the next level with not going to say what, but just a bit more exposure to bigger promoters and things like that.
Yeah, it's everything's been going so well that, like I said in an interview last week, we're at the stage now, Keith, where we're not expecting anything else massive to happen that's going to change how we feel about what we're doing. You know, we're really, really happy in the place that we're at. You know, we're loving the people that we're working with, the things that we're getting to do, and anything else that we get to do from here out is sprinkles. You know, like, I mean, we've been growing at a rapid rate, so I can only imagine in another year's time we're gonna grow exponentially again. Like, it's just gonna keep going. It's gonna be, it's this is the thing, and I have a feeling you're the same as me with this as well, brother. It's the journey, you know, not the final destination. So we're enjoying the journey. Yeah, we're enjoying this journey, and we're just every day coming up with something new. Like, we've lists and lists, Keith. Oh, jeez, man, just lists and lists of just stuff.
We love a list. We love a good list.
Love a good list, and then do it, achieve it, and take it off, and then move on to the next one. You know, but yeah, I can't wait for the next album for the process to start. It's gonna be really cool because I think we're gonna document it a lot more than the previous albums. There was a few bits, you know, but this, I think we might even, you know, do like a documentary style thing. And Kimmo, our band manager, he's a prolific videographer, so he might you know, help us out big time in that one, which would be lovely. You know, he's worked with a lot of big bands doing stuff like that, so that'd be cool. So there's loads of really, really cool things that we can and can't really say, but it's gonna be amazing anyway. And I just, you know, I cannot wait to give more back to everybody that supported us, because, you know, the more we get to do and the more shows we get to see, the more we get to meet people and give them a big hug and tell them they're amazing.
And they're all invited back to Donegal.
Yeah, man.
Amazing. Awesome. And so, what would be the message that you want to give to the fans who are waiting for you guys in Scandinavia?
Oh, well, let's see. Okay, so Scandinavia, please welcome us with open arms.
Yeah, we're nice guys. We're not actually scary. We're nice guys.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny because we're bringing our mixed culture of ours and the Scandinavian culture, and we're bringing it like in a nice combined sandwich of metal. So it should be really, really nice and really interesting to chat with the people of those lovely countries. So far, we've had some nice responses. Yeah, my favorite, the place I'm looking forward to playing most is Norway, and Norway and Scandinavia, and Sweden and Scandinavia, and Denmark and Scandinavia. Yeah, I know. Honest to God, it's a dream come true, because we always wanted to visit those countries, and that if we get to do it while playing music, I mean, like, it's an absolute dream. So yeah, literally, we're just gonna go over and make as many friends over in those beautiful countries as we can, play our hearts out. We're gonna absolutely tear it up as best we can, because we're on the stage with some really, really talented people, and we'll just be completely humbled and just enjoying the experience, like, and making friends and giving loads of nice merch out. I'll be throwing these Ren Marabou and the Berserker pics off the stage to everybody.
Awesome.
I'll be throwing Terrence's fish sticks out. People are like, I need the fish sticks.
Amazing, guys, amazing. And Ren and Terence, I want to thank you guys for giving me again this wonderful opportunity to talk about the new album and your upcoming Scandinavian tour. And I'm looking forward to have more conversation with you guys once you're back from the tour and the start of the new album. So let's stay in touch, and thank you so much for your beautiful friendship for all these days and months together. Thank you so much for that, and I wish you guys a great time in Scandinavia, and I want to see you guys all around the world spreading the beautiful music that you're creating. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you,
Keith.
Thank you.
Pleasure's all ours, brother. Keep up being awesome.
Stay better. Stay better. Bye, guys.
Good luck, dude.